Hello, welcome to the Vintage Kitchen at partofmypoppet.com. Today we are doing another review of the Clubhouse mixes that you can get in the store. They're an inexpensive and easy way to cook for your family, and actually quite a healthy way to cook for your family. The ingredients are quite good in them. Today we're going to do these Yorkshire puddings to go along with our Caribbean pot roast that we've done. And I just wanted to show you how easy this is to do. As always, the recipes are on the back, and you can also find additional recipes at ClubHouse.ca. So literally this is super fast. I have a pan that's heating with some oil in it in the oven, a muffin tin. I have done large Yorkshire puddings as well, and this would work perfectly fine for a large single Yorkshire pudding too. And then to this, I'm just going to add the water, not to this, sorry, in a separate bowl. I'm just going to add the water that I've got here that the mix calls for. And there's also an egg that it calls for. One trick, if you don't want eggshell in your recipes, is to tap it on a flat surface rather than on the edge of your bowl. That way the eggshell doesn't splinter. Okay, we're going to whisk this up. And all we're going to do is add this to the pudding mix. And we're going to mix this just until it's moistened. We're not going to overmix it. And that's my oven nice and ready. Okay, now the trick to perfect Yorkshire pudding, which they have put on the back of the box, is to make sure that you don't open the oven while it's cooking. Now I've also added some oil to the muffin tin, which I believe I told you already, and I've stuck it in my oven. So now that my oil is nice and hot, I'm just going to pull it out, and I'm going to pour the mix in. This mix is enough for 6 Yorkshire puddings. So I'm just going to divide it among the tins. These are going to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. I think it's 16 to 18 minutes exactly, but my oven varies a little bit. And we will come back and pull them out. You'll see that some are smaller than others. I have a toddler in the house, so I love the fact that with the recipe mixes I can just pour more or less in depending on who I'm serving. So come on back with us in 16 minutes and check out our Yorkshire pudding. Okay, so our Yorkshire pudding are done. I'm just going to grab them out of the oven. Oh, they look amazing. Wow, they actually look wonderful. With the dip right in the middle for the gravy, those look phenomenal. I'm actually really impressed with that. So if you're not familiar with Yorkshire pudding, it's like this little muffin that you traditionally serve with roast beef. It comes from Britain, and it's got this wonderful little hole in it. It's not really a hole, it's sort of like a divot in it that is wonderful for collecting gravy, and it's just light and airy and puffy, and it's just, I find it is one of my favorite things. I can't eat a roast without it, which is why even though I may be having a pot roast, there's still Yorkshire pudding on my table. So thank you to Clubhouse for supplying the mixes for this review. Go over to ClubHouse.ca, check out all their recipes online, and go into your store and find Clubhouse in your store and discover all the new things there are.